class. Beautiful scene.
Trying to fit in this screen. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some of the failures and successes that we have seen so far these few weeks. I really feel like we're going to start with, I guess we're going to start with the failures. I really feel like we should have seen more growth within the vegetable garden so far this year. And I really think it has to do with the fact that we started with only compost. And that was a rookie mistake. Like, we should have waited for that dirt. There was no reason for us to be in any rush to start. Oh,
couple of kids coming through.
And we're just seeing like this little starts of cucumbers, but they're just like not growing further than like seedling stage. And our beans we're doing really good, and then now they've gotten about, I don't know, 6 inches, and they're not doing well at all. And so in my head, when we started this, I was like, we're gonna be so great with, our tomatoes are gonna be awesome, and they're gonna vine all over this trellis, and our beans are gonna be incredible, and they're gonna be vining, and it's gonna be beautiful, and cucumbers are gonna be all bushed out, and that is not the case. So I feel like here come a couple of kids. I feel like we're gonna have to start over, and that's okay. And that's just like part of the learning process. We have to start over. I feel like we're going to try to give this another week or so. We're supposed to get some rain tonight. I'm trying to hold off watering the garden until this rain comes tonight. So those are some of the not so great moments that we've had in our garden. Now, we've had some really, really great moments that have been happening, and they're bursting all around the garden right now. Our lilies are exploding. We have this beautiful yellow-orange lily that has just opened up. We have a maroon, purple, and yellow. We have this bright orange and yellow. We have a peach and cream and pink kind of double one that just opened this morning. And when I came out today, I noticed that our gladiolas are about to pop open. The red ones have, their braids have extended out. You can see little red peeking out. So those are some successes that we've had. There have been some unexpected successes with some of our colder vegetables that I didn't think were going to do anything. Like, we have some kale. The dinosaur kale is really doing great, and I'm guessing it's just because we've had such a mild spring so far, and we have some basil that's really trying to come up, and the green purslane that got nibbled on, there's one little thing that's still trying to come, and then our peas are really starting to vine up, and
Mama's not baked.
Our Romanesco broccoli is really starting to open, and our pumpkins and everything are just doing really well. Our rainbow chard, all that stuff that I put in the shady area is doing great. And so that's kind of been an unexpected, that's been an unexpected moment in our garden this year. So if we have to start over in the 2 beds, then we do. And I've ordered some fall seeds to kind of get a start on that for just to try to think about what I need to start for our fall garden. So it's all been a learning experience. I've been a little sad about it, but these beautiful flowers that we're getting right now have made me a lot happier. So I'm gonna maybe give you a tour of some of those, and maybe you've seen some throughout. Hey Rocco, can you share? You just got on it? Hey Eleanor, you have to take your turn, okay? Take turns. Okay, you gotta take turns. It's not your turn yet. Get away. So these gorgeous flowers that are opening, and all these seeds that I've started are making me really happy, despite the fact that the garden is not exactly doing what I wanted it to. The vegetable garden is not doing what I wanted it to, but the flower garden is really doing great. What's the big thing we're doing this week?
Singing school. Singing school.
Are you going to do some singing this week?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Oh, jeez. Are you going to learn your do, re, mi's?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Can you say do? No, not yet. Re,
He's not helping me.
mi,
He's not helping me.
fa, so, la, ti,
Huh? Where's she?
All right, so this week we have a big week for us. We have our yearly singing school that is starting tonight. We have been doing it for the past 5 years, except because of last year we had to skip. So the kids are really excited about doing singing school again. We're really excited about doing singing school again. I grew up in singing schools. So what a singing school is that you have an educator come in. We learn in our church solfege. So we have all of our songbooks. We're congregational singing. So all of our songbooks have solfege, do re mi's, do re mi fa sol la ti do. That we learned how. That's how I learned how to read music. That's how we've all learned how to read music for the most part. So as a little kid, I went to my first singing school at 6 weeks old, and I grew up in them until I was 20. That was my summers. We went to singing school in Mississippi, and we went every year. That was our pretty big vacation every year. And so I'm really excited that we're getting to do this again this year with our own church here, and that the kids are going to be able to participate, and that they're excited about doing it. And it's a smaller version of what we did when I was a kid, but I'm just excited because that's what I know of, like, learning music. Like, that's how music started for me. Music was in our home, and that's just what we did. Thank you. And it's just part of our lives. But this was like, in addition to, I have so many friends that I gained from those years, and just so many happy memories, and I wish that for our kids too. So we're all very excited. Zeke tells me that his most anticipated part is the lunch line and the big tent where he can go and eat outside.
We're gonna put that humongous tent up.
Yes, is that what you're most excited about?
And they're gonna make a food line.
And I think Rocco's most anticipated part is we had these popsicle sticks where you can learn. Hey, you gonna join me? Okay. Where you can learn how to. Oh yeah. You silly. Popsicle sticks help you learn rhythm.
You write letters with those sticks?
You write letters with sticks?
Oh. Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Fa.
Fa.
So.
So.
La. Ti.
Ti. Do.
So we're just excited for the week. We're excited that it's back this year. We're excited to see friends that we haven't seen in a while. The boys have told me that they're excited to see friends, and hopefully we'll see them, and hopefully we'll make new friends this year, and just so excited for the week. We will see you at singing school.
Yeah, I'll see you at singing school. Me too. I see you. I'll come over here to see it.
We'll say, we will see you at singing school.
See you at singing school.
All right, say, roll it.
Roll it. Right. Yeah.
All right.
Roll it.
Say, roll it.
Roll it.
2, ready, and chin. Take it. Awesome job, 2. All right, Rocco, you ready to go? 1, 2, ready, and chin. Ta, ta. All right, excellent job.
Do, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do,
spirit looks to God alone. My spirit looks to refuge. My spirit looks to God alone. Concentrates my soul on His salvation. Concentrates my soul on His salvation ways.
Oh Moses man,
Led the people of the Lord to the promised land. But Joshua, led the people of the Lord into Canaan's land. But Joshua, led the people of the Lord into Canaan's land. Oh Moses man, led the people of the Lord to the promised land.
oh Moses man, led the people of the Lord to the promised land.
But Joshua,
Led the people of the Lord into Canaan's land.
but Joshua, led the people of the Lord into Canaan's land.
Moses man, led the people of the Lord to the promised land.
When shall the day, dear Lord, appear, that I shall mount to dwell above, and stand and bow amongst them there, and view thy face and sing and love the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, in glory rules with power and love. For all elect He does adore, and brings them home with Him above. There you go.
And seats. Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to first talk about some beautiful things that are happening in the garden this week, and it's, can you see how beautiful these gladiolas are? Oh my goodness, they are bringing all the joy to our garden, to me, maybe just to me in particular. Oh, I'm so framed. Anyway, they're completely gorgeous. Let me show you this side. They're just showing up, showing out, and the red ones are coming in. I'm very excited about them. And I'm also going to talk about some things that aren't so nice, but I have another happy thing that I want to show you. And that is our sweet little peppermint stripe plant has the cutest little peppermint stripe pepper on it. And that is the sweetest little baby I've ever seen. And the variegation on it is really pretty. I'm so excited. Now you may notice that the leaves are a little yellow. And that is because the leaves are a little yellow. And I just ordered some liquid fertilizer. And this is kind of our last effort, at least my last effort with the stuff that I've planted before. Pulling everything out and starting over. And just like mixing all this dirt and compost together and then really fertilizing the soil. Before I do that, before I pull everything out, I want to fertilize it with this liquid fertilizer that I got and hope that I can salvage these plants that we've got going here. That's the hope. If not, I mean, I'm learning here, so there's nothing lost except for these beautiful plants. But I'm learning, and another good thing that has happened is that our tiny little sunflower that we had, something ate the head off of it, so it showed up volunteer next to a sour gherkin, a cucamelon that we had planted. The cucamelon did not like the replanting. It was struggling. Like I saw vines shriveling and going away. I just decided to pull that sunflower out because it didn't have a head on anymore and it wasn't going to do anything else. And then I went away for a week and we've had singing school all this week, and I noticed the other day that it's doing great. It's got little vines, runners going out and grabbing on and climbing, and I'm hopeful that the fertilizer will help green it up a little bit too. Down here, beans down here are very yellow. I clipped some stuff off just a little earlier in hopes that that would help. But again, hoping that fertilizer will really help these guys out too. What you got there? What is it? Bite it? You'll bite it. I'm hoping that fertilizer will help. In the meantime, all of these beautiful flowers, the lilies and the gladiolas and all the new stuff that's coming in is making me super happy. I have some wildflowers that are coming in from a pack that I just threw, so I'll share those when they all start blooming, which is pretty soon. So I'm pretty excited about some things and I'm kind of bummed about some things, but I think that's just how it goes. So hopefully we'll be able to get things healthy and going again, and maybe we'll see next week how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back next week and see how the garden's progressing, and hopefully it's good stuff.
Where saints in glory stand, bright, bright as day. Oh, how the saintly sing, worthy is our Savior King. Well, let His praises ring, praise, praise forever.